Hello and welcome to a book review. And today is the turn of The Champion by Elizabeth Chadwick. Historical fiction at its finest. I love this author. She's one of the best historical fiction authors I have ever read. So let's get into the blurb. In the spring of 1193, 17-year-old Alexander de Montreuil flees the monastery where he's been incarcerated as a novice, leaving behind a scandalous chapter of clerical vice and corruption, and joins his soldier brother Hervé in Normandy. Alexander has ambitions to become a great knight among the men who earn their living by hiring their swords and taking part in jousting contests. For those who show exceptional talent, there are fortunes and hearts to be won, and Alexander soon proves himself adept at both. Hervé's friend Arnaud de Srisnay is married to Clemence, the only daughter of Thomas Fitz-Parnell, Lord of Stafford, who has disinherited Clemence for running away with Arnaud. They earn their living from hand to mouth, Arnaud as a mercenary, Clemence as a sempstress, but they live happily with their daughter Munde, who is 3 years younger than Alexander. Munde is smitten by Alexander, but he is too busy pursuing his own career to pay her much attention, until her father is killed and Hervé becomes her guardian. One night, too much wine and a lack of control lead them to lie together. But, proud and headstrong, Munde is determined not to become just another of Alexander's conquests. Pregnant, confused and betrayed, she flees, determined to make a life for herself beyond the tawdry squalor of the tourney circuits. Alexander is devastated by Munde's sudden flight. His fortunes suffer a total reversal at the hands of his enemy, and he finds himself destitute. Once more, he is to begin building his career from nothing, and in doing so, he has to grow up. Meanwhile, Munde has become mistress to John, Count of Mortain, heir to Richard Coeur de Lion's throne and the vast Angevin Empire, but soon discovers that having so powerful a lover carries its price. When he and Munde meet once more, it is as strangers. As they come to know one another again, they find themselves facing the wrath of a king, the ambitions of Munde's bitter grandfather, Thomas Fitz-Parnell, and the vengeful fury of an old foe from Alexander's jousting days. From the mud-soaked fields of France to the refinery of the royal court, from moments of breathtaking passion to the cold-hearted machinations of medieval politics, The Champion is an epic, unforgettable tale of love, injustice, and revenge, as page-turningly dramatic as it is historically vivid. A longer blurb than normal, but completely worth it. I really love this book. I've read it numerous times, and it is still a 4-star read, because I find it an interesting change to most historical fiction, which usually sort of revolves around royalty and the royal court. Now, although this does have King John in it, he's not sort of the main character, and this gives a wonderful insight into the medieval tourney circuits, where knights and ladies and, sort of not like the royalty and the royal court, which is what most historical fiction is. This is dark and it's dirty and it's gritty and it's fantastic. And I really felt for Munde at the beginning. From what happened to her mother to her father's decline, I felt like stepping through the pages and just giving the lass a hug. What happens with Alexander, and I completely understand why she just runs away from it all and wants to change her life. She doesn't want to be on the tourney circuit and have what happened to everybody else happen to her. She makes the change, which is hard to do in 1193, in the medieval times, for a woman to do alone. And Alexander, with his background at Crowland Abbey, is horrific to read. It's awful, and that really is a thread that goes all the way through this book. And you do understand why he is the way that he is. And he constantly wants to do the right thing. He wants to be, good. But in trying so hard to be perfect, he ultimately screws up all the time. And into this, you throw in the most mercurial king we've ever had, being John, old tourney rivalries, and a bitter familial enemy into the mix, and you have got a most epic historical fiction novel. I love this book. I really, really enjoy my time with it, and it's about 3, 5, wow, how many pages is this one? It's just over 500 pages and the font is small. I love this book. I find it so much fun. When I go to have a clear out, it sometimes comes up, but I just can't bear to part with it. I really, really enjoy it. And I would recommend it to anybody who likes historical fiction that hasn't already read this. I would certainly recommend you dipping your toe into it. So yeah, if you've read this, if you've read this book, let me know in the comments down below. And like this video, subscribe to my channel. And as always, keep reading.
Soft embrace, dark star sips with calm and grace. Wine flows like whispers, secrets told.